Hi there, in this video I want to share with you some really quick and easy ways that you can create some sci-fi spaceship flyby sound effects. So with that said, let's get right into our project so we can get started. All right, so here we are inside of Reaper, and the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to open up Vital here, and this is a free synth, so if you don't have it, I'll have a link in the description below so you can grab it. But the first thing I'm going to do is here, I'm going to choose my wavetable. The one I like here is alternating harmonics inside of this folder here, and I'm just going to turn on the 3D map here so I can see where we are on here. So this is cool. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to modulate it a bit. So here I'm going to choose a square waveform, and I'm going to assign that to the wavetable here. So this is going to change it here. So if you play it, you can see it's kind of alternating between the two here. I'm actually going to reduce it a little bit. And now I'm going to change the speed. So I'm going to change it to seconds here. And I want to reduce the speed quite a bit so that we get a really, really quick alternating pattern here. Right? You get this really cool sound here. So that's pretty good. Next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up to the unison here, and I'm going to increase this to 10 voices at least. Right, that's going to get us into this realm of sci-fi, right? It's a really nice sound. And now I'm just going to add some effects here. So I'm just going to add a flanger and a phaser, and let's just tweak these a little bit. So for this one here, I'm going to change it to seconds. I'm going to bring down the speed a little bit here, and I'm going to move it off-centered. Right, so with that, I have this really cool sound. Now what I can do is just put on any Doppler effect plugin. So I have one that I like to go to. This is Traveler by Tonstorm. And just with this now, I can play in my Vital patch. You won't hear because I haven't started it here, but if I just press play, right, you already get this cool sound. Now I'm just going to add a few effects here just to make our sound a little bit more interesting. First thing I'm going to do is add some tremolo, and I'm going to sign it with this LFO. And the shape that I normally like to have here is kind of this triangle shape here. So I'm just going to assign this to the rate so that the rate increases over time. I can do the same thing with the mix here, just increase that a little bit. And I can do the same thing here with the distortion. I'm going to increase the mix a little bit. I'm going to bring it down because I don't want it to be too much, and I want it to be saturation. All right, so this is a really, really simple way that you can create these spaceship sci-fi flyby sounds. Now, once you have this basic setup done, you can, of course, scroll through these different wavetables here and see if you can get some different sounds going. You can also add extra effects. One that I like here is Ensemble by Kilohertz. Right, but any effects will do here. And this is a basic patch. So this is a quick way that you can get some sounds out. Now, I have other ones that I have prepared to show you here. For example, here I did the same thing, but inside of Faceplant. So here you can see I have a very similar patch where I'm kind of scrolling through our wavetable here, except this time I'm using a different LFO to scan through here. And then I have different effects. Sounds like this. Right, so it's kind of like an engine sound. If I have it low, you have this low run, and then if you speed it up, sounds like it's speeding up. Right, now if I put on Traveler again. Now what's also great here is I added other effects here, like inside of Infiltrator here, I have a pitch shifter, a phaser, a distortion, and now with that, it sounds like this. Right, it's just a completely different ship sound. And again, I can scan through here and choose some different wavetable. Right, or just switch up our effects that way. All right, so that I've shown you how to do it inside of Vital, inside of Faceplants, just some really quick ways to get some sounds out that you can create these cool sci-fi flyby sound effects. Now, what I'd like to show you is a different way to do it, and this is going to be inside of reactor, and this is Whoosh by Tonstorm again. So as obviously the name implies, it creates whooshes. Now what I did inside of here, I'm not going to do a full tutorial on here. I'll link one up above for how I created the sound sources that I put inside of here. But basically these are my sound design, what I call my sound design sampling files. Basically they're files that I want to sample from to create sound effects. So I have 12 of these in each of the user banks here. Right, and I created these in different ways. Usually I start off with like a simple sound effect or a simple sine wave, and then I just stack different plugins and things together until I get these really cool sounds. And then I export those long files. That's what I imported into here, right? So once I have that, after that, I have it set to manual mode so that I can just drag my mouse across here and I'm going to get these whoosh sounds. Right, and you can get some pretty cool sound effects that way. Now, for this particular technique, what I like to do here is I like to stack up different sound effects, especially multi effects. So here I have snap heap, I have multipass, and what I like to do is like choose different presets and kind of experiment with those. And then I also have stuff like subsynth to enhance the bass. Same thing here with uber loud. I'm doing the same thing to enhance the bass a little bit, not too much, just a touch, just so it makes it feel a little bit more beefy. But once I have that, then I have different sounds. So if I turn these off, here's the sound by itself. Right, not very sci-fi-esque. It doesn't even sound like a spaceship or anything. Nothing exciting, but with my effects on now. What's also interesting that you'll want to note here is that I have it set to randomize each user bank, so I get a different sound every time I pass here. Right, so I can create a lot of sounds that way. Now you'll notice here, I did the same thing here with a different instance of reactor, with a different instance of whoosh, and it did different effects. So here again, you can see I did the same thing here. I have multipass, except I have two versions here, two different presets that I picked out. And again, the same thing here. I have subsynth and uber loud. Again, I'm doing the same thing. It's probably the exact same patch, just to boost the bass a little bit. And if we have a listen here. Right, so that gives it more of that boom, that sub and whoosh and distortion layer that you might want inside of a flyby sound effect. So I did this with quite a few of these. You can see here I was kind of really getting into it, and I created a lot of these different ones. But that's the idea. And once you have these sounds, then it's just a matter of either using them as is, or you can modulate them or add more effects to them if you want. Or what I did here is you can try to stack them together and see what other sound effects you can create by layering them together. So here you'll notice I have my sound from the patch I created inside of Vital. Right, so it's very synthetic. It's a lot of high frequencies. I don't have a lot of those lows or mids layer sounds or layers or frequencies. And yeah, it's kind of bland. But with this one here, this one is one that I created inside of Whoosh. Sounds like this. Right, a lot bigger, heavier. You get like this feel like it's this massive ship. So now I have a combination of the two. So here you can see I added recenter to make it a little bit wider. And I also added enforcer here just to add a boom. It's a sub like drop as it peaks, as the sound hits the transient up here. And then altogether, this is going through recenter here. And this I'm using to modulate the sound as it's going from right to left across the stereo field. Because if I don't have this on, it sounds like they're two separate sounds. They don't sound glued together, but with recenter on, they're glued together. So if I play it together with that recenter, let's have a listen. Right, the sounds sound like they're kind of all over the place in the stereo field. You can tell they're two different sound sources. They're not even acting together as one. So this really glues them together. So now if we put it on here. Right, not the best. I could have probably done a bit more there, but it's just an example of what you could do with this kind of synthetic layer as well as this kind of low and distortion layer. All right, so I hope you found that useful and valuable and learned something from these techniques and that you can actually use them to create your own sci-fi spaceship flyby sound effects. If you want to see more video, you like this video, you want to see more sci-fi sound design tutorial, I created a whole video on a beginner's guide to creating some sci-fi sound effects. So I'll have it on the screen here. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. But I think that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching all the way through to the end. I'll see you in the next video.